Happy Wonder-Filled Wednesday, friends. So I've got an experiment for you today. Since it's been raining and there was lots of clouds in the sky, I thought we would do a cloud experiment today. So what you're going to need is a container of water. You can use a mason jar. This is just a vase, just because it didn't have anything on the edge around the outside, so I thought you could see it better. You're gonna need some shaving cream and then any color of food coloring that you wanna use. Now, before we do the experiment, a couple of things. Let's talk about what a cloud is and how we get rain. And then I'll tell you a little bit about the experiment. So what you've got in a cloud are lots of tiny little rain droplets, and they're all up there bouncing around, bumping into each other, you know, kind of like y'all do in the playroom. Except rain droplets, as they're bouncing around, they start sticking to each other. And those rain droplets get bigger and bigger and bigger. So once the rain droplets get too big and too heavy, then they fall out of the cloud. And what do you get when that happens?
Rain!
Right, you get rain. Oh, sorry, I bumped the table. So what this experiment's gonna kind of represent are the clouds kind of getting heavy and then letting rain out. Now, I'm gonna show you the first experiment that I did. This over. Now, with all experiments, scientists try and try and try until things either go the way that they think they might, or they might find out something new. Well, I learned in this first experiment that I did that I put too much shaving cream. Okay, so you can see a little bit that it's starting to come down, but I put too much. So make sure when you're doing this activity, you don't put too much shaving cream. You don't want it to be too packed in there or too high. Okay, so we're just gonna slide that out of the way. So let's see if this one works a little better. So I'm gonna shake this up just a little bit, and then it may make silly noises as I shake that in there. All right, we're just gonna put a little bit. Okay, I hope that's not too much. Now, you can take whatever colors you want. Let's try blue. Ooh, that's kind of funny. We're gonna put some blue, and you just drop food coloring all over the top. And what you're gonna hopefully see in a little bit is this food coloring kind of dropping down into the water as if they were rain droplets that got too heavy and could not stay in their cloud anymore. And so the cloud lets them go, and that's how you get rain. I'm just gonna put some yellow in there and see what happens. We may just get a really nice bit of, whoop. Now, if you do this at home, you might want to do it on a tray or put some paper under you, because this food coloring can stain. So you might need some help with an adult to do this part. But it's a really good squeezing activity. But you just have to be careful that you don't get it on your clothes. All right, now, hopefully what you start seeing, is some of that rain coming down out of the clouds. Ooh, there's a bunch coming out over here. Can you see that? So when you see big, heavy clouds in the sky, you can know that raindrops are in there. They started out as little bitty raindrops, and as they're bouncing around, they bump into each other and they stick to each other, making bigger and bigger raindrops. And then again, as they get bigger and bigger, they get heavier and heavier, and then they have to fall out of that cloud, and that's when you get the rain. So this is just kind of a fun, simple, you can see it kind of just dropping at this point. And it may take you a couple of tries. It took me one try. The first time did not work at all, and the second time is definitely working. You can see the raindrops. I don't know, do I need to put something behind there so you can see it a little better? Is that better?
Yeah.
You can see the raindrops. That's really the food coloring, but it's representing raindrops kind of falling from the clouds. How fun. So we'll see and let that drop for a little while and just kind of see what it looks like after a while. So, all right. You might even have some colors that mix once you get them in there. You might end up finding purple, which I didn't even put purple in there. Or you might find, I did put green. You might find orange. So fun. It's just kind of falling. Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this activity today. I thought it went along well with our weather. And since we've kind of had some crazy weather, I've got a fun book that I'm going to read you later in the week. You might have heard of it. It's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. So stay tuned. Hope you have a great rest of your wonder-filled Wednesday. And if you tried out the experiment, maybe let Mom shoot me a text or an email. Let me know how it went. Let me see what you discovered. Did you put too much? Did you put not enough? What did it look like? Let me know what you think. All right, we'll see you later. Remember, I love you, your teachers love you, Mommy and Daddy love you, but who loves you most of all? God does. Thank you, God, for the rain. Bye.